Hello everyone! Welcome to my The Young and the Restless Homies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers, Jack Abbott's tense situation as Nikki Newman's sponsor may land him in hot water. Nikki already blames herself for Seth's slit off the wagon, but could Jack face his own troubles and be pushed over the edge? Jack was formerly addicted to opioids, which is why Nikki wants to rely on him today. Nikki needs Jack more than ever since he knows addiction and the long process of recovery. Although Jack appears to be a reliable source of stability at the present, his stress levels may spike once Victor Newman discovers the truth. Victor distrusts Jack, and he will distrust him much more when he discovers that his old rival has been acting as Nikki's sponsor. Of course, Lee and our viewers are aware that Tucker McCall is a continual source of drama for the Abbotts, so he may bring up additional concerns that exacerbate Jack's problems. Since Jack's old addiction has been on his mind lately, he may be tempted to go for some drugs when things become too difficult to handle. That is especially true if Jack becomes entangled in the drama surrounding Jordan's escape. It's easy to see Jack being injured in some way, which would be the ideal occasion for him to relapse on painkillers. Is Jack on the verge of a relapse that will have unexpected consequences for his behavior? Jack may go off the rails and cheat on Diane Jenkins Abbott, or make decisions that endanger Jabbo. Whatever the case, Jack isn't invincible and could relapse just like Sif or anyone else. If that's where this plot is going, Nikki may hold herself accountable for Jack's newfound troubles, which might contribute to her own temptation. It may even lead to Nikki and Jack doing something insane, like getting into bed together if she's intoxicated and he's back on medications. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers, awful news may be on the way if Jack's support for Nikki goes wrong, so stay tuned for updates on the difficult journey ahead. Today on The Young and the Restless, Ashley and Tracy arrive in Paris, Daniel faces the truth about Heather, and Kyle lashes out at Tucker. Lie and our recap. Jack leaves a voicemail for Tracy, inquiring about Ashley. As he departs from the office, he opens the door. Today on The Young and the Restless, Ashley and Tracy arrive in Paris. Daniel confronts Heather, and Kyle lashes out at Tucker. Jack leaves a voicemail for Tracy, asking about Ashley. As he leaves the office, he opens the door and mistakenly grabs Nikki, who stumbles into his arms. Nikki apologizes, stating she didn't know where else to turn. She used a ride-sharing service while inebriated to avoid being exposed to Victor. Nikki explains that she was coping until she learned about the major fire at Jordan's jail. She is concerned that Jordan may have fled and represent a threat to her. Jack informs her that Jordan's chances of avoiding capture are slim and suggests they attend a conference together. Victor is agitated while on the phone, pressing on finding out more about Jordan's position. Nikki and Jack attend a meeting, where Nikki admits to having moments of self-doubt. However, she draws courage from her previous wins and is determined to face the challenges provided by her sickness. She is resolute in her conviction in winning. They then walk to Nikki's office, where she thanks Jack for his unwavering support. Victor appears as Jack is about to depart, expressing his curiosity about the scenario. Daniel is lost in meditation when Lucy comes to get his attention. He claims to be preoccupied with a deadline, but she notices that he is staring into space, implying that he is not genuinely occupied. She inquires about the source of his apparent grumpiness and points out that she does not have school today, reminding him that he was supposed to accompany her to the gallery display, which he had clearly forgotten. She even asked her mother if she might join them, but she told her to check with him. Lucy detects a difference in her parents' demeanor when Heather visits, despite their assurances that everything is okay. Heather claims she came to talk about work privately with Daniel. Lucy eavesdrops as they discuss their issue. Heather expresses concern with pretending that nothing is happening between them. She states that she has wasted enough time and does not want to lose more. Daniel admits that the timing is not perfect to inform Lily. Heather is concerned about the wait, but he pleads for her patience. Heather begs him not to delay their kiss for too long. Lucy, who had been eavesdropping, is apprehended as the door gives her away. Lucy is overjoyed at the possibility of them getting back together. Daniel acknowledges that the situation is not ideal and emphasizes the need to wait until he can speak with Lily about it. Tucker is in his apartment when he calls Ashley and leaves a message in which he expresses his knowledge of her whereabouts and activities. Later, downstairs, Tucker encounters Kyle, who tells him to go. Tucker declines, and Kyle asks him about Glackade. Kyle says that his emotions once drove him to align with Tucker and Audra, but he has since learned from his error and understands the value of family. Kyle believes Glackade is doomed to fail, just like everything else in Tucker's life. Tucker responds by criticizing Kyle's self-righteousness and revealing that he was passed up for the job of the company's second-in-command for the second time. Tucker discusses Diane's ascension to the position of co-CEO, despite her lack of expertise. Kyle admits that he was the one who nominated his mother for the position. Tucker then tells Kyle that he will constantly be in his father's shadow until he takes significant action. Ashley and Tracy arrive at the Bistro de Paris. She is troubled by the recollections, prompting Tracy to question whether she is certain about proceeding. Ashley maintains that she needs proof. Tracy expresses her support. She underlines her willingness to provide any aid Ashley requires. Ashley expresses thanks for Tracy's attendance, as she intends to use her as a witness as she validates her version of events. Ashley receives a voicemail from Tucker, and Tracy suggests postponing the search for answers, but Ashley insists that she has already delayed it for far too long. Ashley approaches the waiter at the bistro and asks him if he remembers anything from the day she and Tucker visited. The waiter recalls a gentleman who was visibly angry and raised his voice several times, and he expresses sympathy for Ashley based on the man's actions. Ashley describes Tucker's actions, such as hurling a glass and tossing a chair, but the waiter denies knowing about them. Despite Ashley's reservations, the waiter remains steadfast in his account. After the waiter leaves, Ashley tells Tracy that she precisely recalls what happened. She believes Tucker may have bribed the waiter. When she confronts the waiter about this, he insists that he said just the truth. Tracy suggests they leave, but Ashley insists on being alone and leaves. Later, Ashley calls Tucker and says, "You bastard." She tells him straight out that he is the worst guy she has ever met. She accuses him of completely paying off the waiter, but Tucker claims that is not the case. He informs her that she is completely misremembering what happened. She believes he is trying to screw with her mind and insists she is not delusional. Meanwhile, Tracy tries to contact Jack, but ends up leaving a message recounting everything that happened in Paris. Spoilers for Y and R include Victor busting Jack and Nikki, among other things. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.